Hello everyone, welcome to Study Room on the Go once again. So this is a series where we talk about the characters of the play The Merchant of Venice written by William Shakespeare. So we have already done an introductory class before where we have discussed about the character Antonio in details. So today we are going to talk about Bassanio's character. We are going to do the character sketch of every important characters of this play one by one. So today we have brought to you Bassanio's character. If you want to watch what we have done with Antonio's character, we will give you the link in the description box. So if we start, Bassanio is a romantic, impulsive character of our play. He is a young man. So here I have done some points. If you see, the first point is charming and handsome. As the play begins, we find that Bassanio is a young, charming and handsome man. We find the proof also later in the play when Bassanio is introduced to Portia on his arrival to Belmont as a suitor. So next point what we have is extravagant and prodigal. Prodigal means who is a spendthrift, who spends a lot. As a handsome young man, Bassanio likes to live his life king size. He never hesitates to spend money, as he is a prodigal. He is from a noble family, though he managed to squander all his money and be in a huge debt. His extravagant characters brings us to the dynamic of the play, where Antonio borrows money from his arch enemy Shylock, only to help Bassanio. So if Bassanio was not a prodigal or not extravagant, our play would not get that dynamic. So the third point is profound love for Antonio shows sincerity in friendship. When we have talked about Antonio's character, we have already understood that Antonio has a profound love for Bassanio, whereas it is a case of vice versa, where Antonio loves Bassanio, Bassanio also loves Antonio a lot. His love for Antonio is true and pure. When he heard Antonio has fallen into the clutches of Shylock, he responds to the letter and immediately leaves for Venice, leaving his newly married wife Portia, and even offers money which he inherited from Portia. So I think you have understood the point, how much both Antonio loved Bassanio and vice versa, Bassanio loved Antonio. Now we are coming to the romantic point of view, that is love for Portia. So we all know that Bassanio was in love with Portia, but on the surface we see Bassanio as extravagant as well as a selfish man. Initially, he wanted to marry Portia only for the money. So first he only wanted to marry Portia for her money, but eventually we see him as a more charming youth, growing love for Portia beyond her financial means, and grows devoted admiration for Portia. He started loving Portia from his heart besides the financial factors. Now the last point, which is also one of the most important point, worthy suitor reciprocates intelligence. He is not a shallow kind of man. The speeches which he makes before choosing our caskets shows his essential wisdom and intelligence. where we will see in the play that there are three caskets. The suitors that went to marry Portia had to choose any one of the caskets, and every suitors who tried to choose any casket made some speech, and from Bassanio's speech we can understand that he is a very intelligent man. When he comes to Belmont, his chief motive in trying to win Portia is to marry an heiress who owns a vast estate and is also exceptionally beautiful. However, the comments which he makes on the various caskets show that he is not at all a greedy man, and at the end he proves himself as a worthy suitor by choosing the correct casket. So that's all for Bassanio's character. I hope you have understood and enjoyed the video. Next we are going to present you the character sketch of Portia. If you have any doubt, any queries, any question, you can comment it below. I will try to answer it all. And if you have any questions regarding the play, you can also ask that. I will try to make a video on that. Thank you. We will meet again.